Hello, thanks to the China Xinhua News on the overseas social account. And you are watching live broadcast here at the Qingchang mountain in Hohhot. I am standing here. This is the Qingchang mountain. You can see it is as its name, literally meaning the blue mountain. And it locates in Hohhot, the capital of North China's Inner Mongolia autonomous region. And this year marks the 70th anniversary of this autonomous region. And people of all ethnic groups are celebrating this event. And Qingchang mountain is the landmark of Hohhot. It is beautiful and it is covered by rich plants and trees. And after years of environmental protection, the environment here at this mountain is greatly improved. And as we can walk through this really deep grass, covered by this deep grass, it is all over. It's about my knees high height. And today our Xinhua pilots will bring you not only this place, but also many places in the city of Hohhot. And later on, this camera will be taking you to many places in Hohhot. Okay, I think the drone is flying high, and it will take you to a wider view of this Qingchang mountain. The Qingchang mountain locates on the north of the city of Hohhot, and it belongs to the range of Xinhua mountain. It is about 240 kilometers long, and averagely it is about 20 kilometers wide. It is now a national nature reserve here, and it covers an area of about 400,000 hectares. The altitude of this Qingchang mountain is about 1800 to 2000 meters, with the peak of the mountain at about a height of 2338 meters. You can see here from the air. On the ground it is covered mostly by the green grass, which protected the local water resources. Thanks to the abundant rainfall in this place, the vitality of the animals here is widely recognized. Here is a Xinhua drone taking the image of a farm in Wuchuan County of Hohhot. You can see here it's a vast area of the sunflowers field. I have seen the biggest area of sunflowers growing fields in Inner Mongolia. And if you ever come to visit here, you can take a few pictures among these amazing sunflowers, and it will be beautiful. And here we can see on the ground a herd of sheep is wandering here and grazing the grass. The climate here belongs to the monsoon climate in the temperate zone. In winter it is quite cold, but in summer it is rather cool. The sheep here is one of the most important industry in Inner Mongolia. People here have a special love for the sheep. The wool products and the milk products, as well as the mutton here, it sells well to the customers of all the world. And people say clothes made by the wools produced from this Inner Mongolia sheep has been a top quality in the products of the same category. And the mutton here is especially the pride of people in the Mongolia. And there are also many more places like this area being a tourist spot here. And later on, our cameras on the drones will fly you into the city and see how the city develops and what it looks like today.
Hello, I'm Ding with the Xinhua News Agency. After seeing the beautiful scenery in the Qingchang mountain of Wuchuan County, Hohhot, now I will give you an aerial tour of this beautiful city. Okay, now follow me. Now our drone pilot is taking you to the Dazhao Temple. The Dazhao Temple is located in the Yuquan district of Hohhot in Mongolia. The Dazhao Temple is about 30,000 square meters, and there is a silver Buddha in it. The Dazhao Temple was built in 1580, and that was the Ming Dynasty in China. The Dazhao Temple is not only a place for the Buddhists, but it is also a very famous tourist resort in China. Now follow our drone pilot and take a good look of the temple. Okay, right now our drone pilot is taking you to the Hohhot railway station. The Hohhot railway station, as you can see, looks like a Mongolian yurt, very Mongolian style. Actually, as for now, there is no high-speed railway in Mongolia. But in 2019, a high-speed railway will be finished, linking Hohhot to Beijing. Right now, we are flying over the Qingchang Bridge in Hohhot. As you can see, the Qingchang Bridge is very stylish. It is styled as a horse-headed string instrument. The horse-headed string instrument is a Mongolian string instrument. And the bridge using this style means harmonious melody. Do you want to play this traditional Mongolian string instrument? Okay, right now we are coming to the sports stadium. Hello to you sports fans. The Hohhot Sports Stadium was finished in 2007, which marks the 60th anniversary of the founding of the Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. And it is 2017 now, so this year marks the 70th anniversary of the founding of Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. And this big white one is the Hohhot swimming arena. Okay, now and our drone pilot is giving you an aerial view of the traffic in Hohhot. I may brief you some facts of Inner Mongolia. Inner Mongolia is rich in tourist attractions, like colorful ethnic culture, grassland scenery, the virgin forests in the Greater Qingchang Mountains, grand views along the Yellow River, the majestic Xinhua, rivers and lakes and springs. Inner Mongolia is home to the mausoleum of Qingchang, the Zhao tomb, ancient Great Wall, Wudang Monastery, and the bottom of the Yinshan Mountain. Now our drone pilot is taking you to the main celebration venue of the 70th anniversary of the founding of Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. Now you take a closer look. And you can see workers working on it. Working on the roof requires lots of courage, and I don't think I can do that because if you have acrophobia, you can't climb this high. and our drone pilot flying over the city, let me tell you something about Inner Mongolia. Mongolia, the name alone stirs up visions of nomadic herders, thundering horses, and of course, the warrior emperor Genghis Khan. Travelers heading north of the Great Wall might half expect to see the Mongol horse galloping through the vast grasslands. The reality is rather different. 21st century Inner Mongolia is a wholly different place from Mongolia itself. The more visited south of the province is industrialized, prosperous, and very much within the realm of China's modern economic miracle. Having said that, Inner Mongolia is more than 9 times the size of England, and the Mongolia of your dreams can be found off the tourist route. The elevation in Inner Mongolia is relatively high. Besides hills, plains, deserts, rivers, and lakes, Inner Mongolia has plenty of landforms, mostly over 1,000 meters, including the Inner Mongolia Plateau, the second largest among the 4 major plateaus in the country. If you want to come to Inner Mongolia, you must know the climate here. Inner Mongolia has a temperate continental climate. There, spring is warm and windy. Summer is short and hot with many rainy days. Autumn usually sees early frost and plummeting temperature. Winter is long, bitter cold with frequent polar outbreaks. So if you want to come to Inner Mongolia, I will suggest you come in autumn. The region has an annual precipitation of 100 to 500 millimeters, 80 to 150 frost-free days, and 2,700 hours of sunshine. The Greater Qingchang Mountains and the Xinhua Mountains divide the regions into areas with different climate. If you want to see the beautiful grassland, I suggest you come in the middle of July to the early part of September. At that time, the views are most charming, and the Dazhao fair is held there. You can visit the ancient temples and pagodas.
Hello friends, welcome back to me. I believe you have seen our drone pilots have safely landed their drones. And I believe you have seen the beautiful scenery of Qingchang Mountain in Wuchuan County and the Dazhao Temple, which is around me now, and the Zhilechuan Bridge, which is shaped like a string-headed, horse-headed string instrument, which is a traditional Mongolian instrument. And now I'm standing here at the Dazhao Temple. And in front of me, you can see this gate. You can see the Chinese characters over there. Hohhot, Ho means green, and Hot means city. So you can see 2 Chinese characters over there. Qingchang. Qingchang is the Chinese meaning of Hohhot. And since you have seen the beautiful scenery and the city views, I think maybe you want to know more about it, and we can answer some questions of our netizens. Hohhot was built in 1580, which was the Ming Dynasty in China, and the city was built by a man, and the statue is over there. We can see the man's statue is back. The man was in the Ming Dynasty, and he created this city. Maybe you want to get a closer look of this big man. Now follow us. And while we are going to this statue, let me elaborate on the city Hohhot. Hohhot has about 3 million population, and most of the population is Chinese, the Han ethnic group, and the most minority group here is the Mongolian ethnic group. Okay, now we can see this big statue over here. His Chinese name is Allah Tahan, and maybe we get closer and see what's about him. Okay, here we have the brief introductions. We can see the Mongolian script over here. Get a closer look. The Mongolian script here, and here is the Chinese characters. And over here we have its English translation. So maybe you can see its name in English is Alatan Khan. You can see this statue from top, this man, and down below, the elephant head here, and the horse is here. Since in the Mongolian is the grassland autonomous region, so horse here is very common. And besides horse, there are sheep and cows. And the people in here, their food is mainly the mutton and beef. So if you come to Inner Mongolia, what you must try is their mutton and their dried beef. Now I'm walking on this plaza in front of this Dazhao temple. And the Dazhao temple, as I have said before, it is about 30,000 square meters. Okay, now we can see there is a Monkey King here. A Monkey King before the Buddhist temple. If you want to come to Hohhot, I think the best time is from July to September, because at this time the weather is not that hot and it's not that cold, and it's a very good time to see the grassland. Okay, now we can see what questions we have here. Someone on the internet have asked whether there is a high-speed railway train. Yes, there will. In about 2019, a high-speed railway with linking Hohhot and Beijing will be finished, and it will be 3 hours to go from Hohhot to Beijing. And for now, there is no high-speed railway. It's low speed, and it takes about more than 6 hours from Hohhot to Beijing to travel by train. And someone asked about the Mongolian architecture. Well, most of the Mongolian architecture, they are the yurt, and it's on the grassland. The traditional Mongolian people live in a yurt, and it's a round dome. And the Heaven Temple in Beijing it is traditional Mongolian style architecture with some modernization. So if you want to know about their Mongolian architecture, maybe you can go to Beijing and see the Heaven Temple. Okay, we can see. Yeah, just now some workers are working on the main venue, and that place is a horse racing stadium. Since there are lots of horses on the grassland, so the Mongolian people here, they are very fond of the horse racing. This Monkey King over there, he is just posing photos with people for money. Well, if you have heard the traditional novel, A Journey to the West, maybe you will wonder, where are the other three and the horse? The three, the Master Tang, and the pig, and then the monk, and with this Monkey King. They travel from China to the West. Well, right now the weather here is very good, not hot, not cold, very comfortable. And right now we can see he's posing photos with tourists. Okay, we've talked a lot about this city, Hohhot, but in the Mongolia we have lots of cities, and there are 3 million people in the Mongolia, and about 2 million people in Hohhot. So the others, they are located in other cities and on the grassland. And a few days before, you have seen the Nadam Fair, which is held on the grassland. And we have some very beautiful grassland here, like the Hollenberg grassland and Silingal grassland. If you come to Inner Mongolia, what you must try is to ride a horse. Okay, let's see what the question do we have here left. Okay, just now you have seen a very typical, unique horse-headed string, the bridge, the Chilechuan bridge, which is shaped like a horse-headed string instrument. And the string instrument is very typical of the Mongolian ethnic group. Okay, so much about the Hohhot. I think you must come to Hohhot, and beside Hohhot, you must come to other cities like Erdos, and there are Xiangshawan, the tourist resort, and there are other resorts here. And the Hohhot people here is very hospitable, and also the Inner Mongolia and the Chinese welcome you. Foreign friends come here and have a good time. So that's it about this Hohhot. We will have some other aerial views of other cities. So I guess I can see you next time. See you.